Hello, today's movie is Wonder Woman, starring Gal Gadot and Chris Pine, directed by Patty Jenkins. The film gained. Let's begin. Wonder Woman is a superhero film and serves as the origin story of one of DC Comics' most iconic characters, Diana Prince, also known as Wonder Woman. The film begins on the hidden island of Themyscira, home to the Amazonian warrior women, where a young Diana, the princess of the Amazons, is raised, the onlookers wondering about the identity of this mysterious heroine. In her personal life, Diana lives alone and continues to act as a hero under the guise of Wonder Woman. She keeps mementos of her friends, such as Etta Candy, but she deeply misses Steve as a senior anthropologist at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. It is there that she meets Dr. Barbara Minerva, a newly hired zoologist and gemologist who is often overlooked and dismissed by her colleagues. Diana shows kindness to Barbara, and together they examine a large piece of mineral called the Dreamstone, known for its ability to grant wishes. During a dinner conversation, Diana reminisces about Steve, expressing her own personal wish for his return. Later, as Barbara walks home, she encounters a drunk man who harasses her. When the situation turns physical, Diana intervenes and defends Barbara, knocking the man away. Barbara returns to the office, where she's beautiful, strong, and confident as Diana. The following morning, Barbara begins to notice that her reflexes have significantly improved, and she starts to attract attention from her male colleagues. During this time, Maxwell Lord, the CEO of Black Gold Cooperative, a struggling oil company, pays a visit to the institute. Stone that he spotted in Barbara's office. After the visit, Maxwell returns to his nearly empty company, with only a secretary named Raquel struggling to handle the phones.
Cool, Daddy.
He realizes that he must take care of his son, Alistair, just before meeting Simon Stagg, a potential investor.
I don't want to hear that.
Simon dismisses Max as a con artist and doubts his business acumen.
There is no...
Determined to prove himself, Max makes a promise to Alistair that he will demonstrate his worth to everyone. As the gala up until one man catches her attention. He expresses a desire for more time with her and utters the last words spoken to her by Steve, "I can save today, but you can save the world." To Diana's surprise, this man appears to embody reuniting after decades apart. Meanwhile, Max seduces Barbara and takes the opportunity to steal the Dreamstone from her desk. Returning to his office, Max makes a wish to become the Dreamstone itself, causing the stone to disintegrate as he absorbs its powers. Diana follows Steve to the apartment of the man whose body he inhabits. After spending the night together, Diana takes Steve on a personal tour of what has changed. Their tour includes a visit to the Smithsonian Institute. Meanwhile, Max begins testing his newfound powers by orchestrating Stagg's arrest by the FBI on tax-related charges, effectively removing him from the picture. Back at his office, Max finds Raquel struggling to handle the influx of calls from investors. He convinces her to make a wish for assistance, resulting in more employees being brought in as Max expands his company, Black Gold. Diana and Steve seek out Barbara to investigate the Dreamstone, only to discover that she had allowed Max to borrow it without fully comprehending its dangerous nature. In their quest for Anne's bracelet left behind, inscribed with Latin text recognized by Diana as the language of the gods, herself by using powerful kicks to subdue the man, rendering him unconscious and ensuring her own safety. Meanwhile, in Cairo, Max manipulates Emir Said Ben Abidas by tricking him into making a wish for the return of his ancestral land while excluding anyone he deems inferior. This allows Max to seize control of the Emir's oil reserves and his guards. As a result, a magical wall is erected, cutting off the citizens and leading to a loss of public support for the Emir. Diana and Steve spot Max and his team on the road and give chase to rescue the children, but Max escapes. Through Barbara's research, Diana discovers that the stone has passed through various civilizations that have long since crumbled. Seeking more information, the trio visits a self-proclaimed shaman named Baba Jeed, who provides them with maintained control of his business. He has to take care of Alistair once again, leading the boy to run away. Seeking more power, Max meets with other influential figures and grants their wishes, further enhancing his abilities. However, he faces a growing problem as angry protests erupt outside his company, fueled by the conflicts arising from his acquisitions of numerous oil reserves. Determined to pursue his goals, Max manipulates his driver to arrange a meeting with the President of the United States. The consequences of Max's wishes become increasingly catastrophic, wreaking havoc on the city. During their journey, Diana explains to Steve the complexities of significantly weakening Diana. In the midst of their fight, Wonder Woman reminds Barbara that her wish is causing her to lose her humanity and compassion. Max and Barbara flee together, leaving Diana behind. Determined to stop the villains, Steve selflessly offers to sacrifice his second chance at life, urging Diana to save the world. Tearfully saying goodbye, Diana renounces her wish, restoring her powers. With renewed strength and resolve, she takes to the skies, mastering the art of flight with her lasso, and pursues Max in his helicopter. Meanwhile, Barbara makes a final wish to become an unparalleled apex predator. Max arrives at the facility where he plans to transmit his signal. Diana, now wearing Asteria's Golden Eagle armor, fights her way through adversaries to confront him. She encounters Barbara, who has transformed into the powerful cheetah. The two engage in a fierce battle, causing an electrical tower to collapse, and they both tumble into a nearby lake. Diana pleads with Cheetah to renounce her wish, childhood. Overwhelmed with guilt and thoughts of Alistair, Max finally renounces his wish, triggering buzzed. Cheetah reverts to Barbara, and Max reunites with Alistair, confessing his flaws while receiving his son's genuine love. Sometime later, during the Christmas season, Diana roams alone but encounters the man who had hosted Steve's consciousness. They engage in friendly conversation, and Diana